series of videos that are meant to help you crochet the dinosaur baby blanket, which is a blanket that folds into a toy. You will need the PDF crochet pattern to complete the blanket, but each video in this series will teach you a new stitch or a new technique that will improve your crochet skills. Make sure you subscribe and save the Dinosaur Baby Blanket playlist. If you are planning to make this blanket, I'll put the link in the description. You can find the inexpensive PDF crochet patterns in my Etsy and Ravelry shops. I'll put both links in the description. And it's now time to fill the head with toy stuffing, but before we do that, it's easier to crochet the back plates without any filling. So what I'm going to do, well, if you have two skeins, two balls of yarn, don't cut the yarn, just join the other ball here. I only work with one, so I'll be cutting the yarn. I'll be joining it later. And now I'm going to focus on making the back plates on these front loops. Start by making a slip knot and then take it off the hook. And what we're going to do is insert our hook in the very first front loop, exposed front loop right here, and then join the yarn by pulling through, and then make a chain, and that counts as your first single crochet. And to work better, just fold the head to have the loops right at the top. That's why I said it's easier to work with no filling, and make 4 single crochet. So make 1, 2, 3, and 4, and increase in the next front loop. Then make 5 more single crochet in the front loops, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then again 1 increase in the next loop. So make 2 single crochet in that next loop, then 5 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again increase in the next loop, 1, 2 single crochet in the same loop, make 5 single crochet in the next loops, 2, 3, 4, 5, make an increase next, 5 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 increase, and next 5 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then in your last front loop make a slip stitch. Just pull and pull, turn and chain 1, and then we will be making a single crochet in that slip stitch. So it's a bit fiddly, but yeah, just make the single crochet in there and single crochet across. So now in a count, stitch count will be 41 stitches because we increased. So just single crochet in each of those stitches. Until you reach your last stitch. Okay, we're getting there. Just a few stitches left. And when you reach your last stitch, make a slip stitch in that last stitch. Oh, we're making a slip stitch. So your count is still 41 stitches, and this is how it looks like. And now we're going to create the fans, this part of the back plates. So what we're going to do is turn and make a treble in the 5th stitch. So yarn over twice, count your stitches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will be making a treble in that space. And now make 8 more trebles in the same stitch. Okay, so we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, and this is how it looks like so far. Try and make your trebles quite loose, otherwise you'll curl forwards or backwards. So you just want it nice and flat. And now skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch in the 4th. Okay, there you go. And then skip 3 more, 1, 2, 3, and make 9 trebles in that 4th stitch. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. So now 8 more. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So again, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and a slip stitch in that 4th one. And then skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and make another 9 trebles in that fourth stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and last one, 9. Again, skip 3 stitches and slip stitch in a fourth. Then skip 3 stitches and make another 9 treble in that fourth stitch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then skip 3 and slip stitch in a fourth stitch. Now again, skip 3 and make 9 trebles in that fourth stitch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now skip 3 stitches. Just make a slip stitch in there. And this is how the back plate looks so far. And we are now going to fasten off and join the darker green so we can make the ridge. Okay, so before we do that, make sure you are weaving in the ends, and then we will start with a darker shade of green. And we will start from the first treble we've made, so not from the second crochet single crochet row, but from the first treble. And we're going to insert our hook in that treble and then make a slip knot and pull it through. Then chain 1, and then in the same stitch we are going to crochet. Then make 2 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the following stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and so on. So we're basically increasing, and we will be making 7 of them. So we made the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6 increases, 7, and we'll make an 8th one as well. So 2 single crochet in the 8th stitch. And now we are going to single crochet 2 together And what we're going to do is insert the hook in the next stitch, which is the last treble, yarn over, pull through, ignore the slip stitch, and go to the next stitch, which is the first treble in the next fan, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all three. And this is how you do single crochet together. Then we are going to increase in the next 7 stitches. So make 2 single crochet in each of the next 7 stitches. So that's a second increase, third increase, a fourth increase, fifth, sixth, and last one in a 7th stitch. And that's how it looks like. And then we are going to single crochet 2 together these 2 stitches. So insert your hook in the last treble, yarn over, pull through, ignore the slip stitch, insert your hook in the first treble in the next fan. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And again 7 increases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again single crochet 2 together by inserting your hook in a last treble, ignore the slip stitch, insert your hook in a first treble in the next fan, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and make 7 increases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 increases. And last single crochet 2 together, and like before, insert your hook, yarn over, ignore the slip stitch, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Then 8 more increases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, number 8. And when you do the last one, single crochet, and instead of making a single crochet, make a slip knot just to bring the yarn down. And this is how it looks like. And from the back. So we're done with the back plates, and now cut your yarn, pull through, and make sure you weave in the ends, both sides. And now it's time to place the eyes, and what I like to do is flatten it, making sure the middle back plate, this third fan, is right at the center. And this is how I make sure my eyes are centered. Okay, so make sure this is even, and the eye should be framing the third loop. So you can see here it's not quite there, so if you need to, it all depends on your tension. So depending, like I've done this head 3 times, and every time the position of the eyes is different. So this one looks like it might be okay if you move the eye 1 stitch on the side. So I'll probably just do that, just to make sure that this back plate is right in the middle of it. I am using the 12mm safety doll eyes. Before I set them in position, I'm just gonna insert them and see how it looks like. So let's do that. So again, this eye seems to be okay here. Probably this one will be moved 1 stitch to the left. So pull your yarn out and insert your eye in that stitch, and then let's just do like it was set and put the eye in that place where the yarn was, and see again if it looks right. And yeah, I think I'll try and put it 1 stitch to the left. Just move it 1 stitch to the left and see how it looks like. And this is much better. As you can see now, it's perfectly symmetrical. So that's what I'm saying. You might have to move your eye 1 stitch to the left or right before you put it in place with the back. You should triple check. So I'm happy with that. Now I'm just gonna turn it around and lock them in position, and the other one as well. Just pull it through, and they are pretty secure. They will not gonna be able to be pulled through. I think the only way these eyes are coming out is if you cut the yarn. So that's what I'm saying. Make sure you are happy with the location of the eyes before you lock them, because you won't be able to take it out. So now we have the eyes, we have the back plate. I'm going to weave in ends, and I'll show you how I join the yarn so we can continue to close the head. What I do is take one piece and make a knot on the other end, just like so, and then I take this piece and make a knot on the other piece of yarn. Make a knot, and this is how it looks like. So it's basically you make 2 knots like that on each string, and then you pull it together, and it will not come off at all. So let's continue with our pattern. Before we do the next round, let's fill in the head, and then we're going to continue to fill it with toy stuffing as we work out the rounds. So let's take a little bit of toy stuffing and push it through, and then a little bit more, and just bit by bit fill the head with stuffing. And this is when you also shape your head. Okay, so this is what you have. Make sure you shape your head to have the forehead up and the tip of the nose and this is how it looks like so far. Okay, and then we are continuing with our next round, and this is round 30, and we will be decreasing in every after every third stitch. So we are making 3 single crochet, and then an invisible decrease, and then 3 single crochet again, 2, 3, and again a invisible decrease, then 3 single crochet stitches, and a decrease, and just continue to decrease after every 3 single crochet stitches that you're making. 3 and a decrease, and then again 3 single crochet. So it helps if you hold this together like so after you feel it. So we made 1, 2, 3 single crochet, and then another decrease, 3 single crochet, 2 and 3, and your last decrease in a round. There you go. And now we are going on round 31, and here we are decreasing after every 2 stitches. So make 2 single crochet, 1, 2, and decrease, and then 2 single crochet, and decrease again, two single crochet, decrease, and keep going on like that, making 2 single crochet following by a decrease until the end of the round. 1 and 2 and a decrease, and 1 and 2, and after that your last decrease in the round. Okay, and you can see the hole keeps getting smaller and smaller. So before you completely close it, make sure you have filled your head. Mine still needs some stuffing, so I'm just gonna do that now before I make my last round. And make sure you fill it firmly but not overfill the head, because you will be stretching the stitches, and the filling will show. So make sure it's firmly enough, but not overstretched. And this is how mine looks like. And just make sure you are shaping a little bit the head. Make sure the forehead is coming out nicely, the eyes are in. And now we're going to make our last round, and then I'll show you how to close the hole neatly. Alright, so next round is going to be a decrease after each stitch. Single crochet and decrease, single crochet and make another decrease, single crochet, decrease, and so on until the end of the round. Okay, another single crochet and a decrease, a single crochet and a last decrease. And now is your last chance to fill up the head with more stuffing. Mine looks like it's needing a little bit more, so I'll go ahead and put more stuffing inside it, and then I'll show you how to close the hole. And once you're happy with the head and how it looks like, it's time to close the hole. So cut your yarn, pull through, and we will need a darning needle, a tapestry needle, and what we're going to do is weave this end around each stitch and then pull the tail. And this is basically a reversed magic ring, so it's backwards really, and you'll give it the same finish, a neat finish. So let's just do that. We always start from the outside inwards, so do it, go into the next stitch underneath it and pull through, and so on. You go to the next stitch and next stitch and so on until at the end of the round. So make sure you do this in every stitch. So we have here 12 stitches, so we will be sewing through all 12. Okay, looks like we've done them all. And what you do is just pull the hole close. Just do it slowly, and this will close your hole, and it will look neat, like it was crocheted, not sewed in. So just slowly pull the yarn, make sure you won't break it, and now all you do is weave in the end, and this is how you crochet the head. And next I will show you how to make the head horns and the nose horns, and how to sew them on to look like this.